Hello, all, and welcome back to Operation Northwind. It is turn 6 for Italy. We have 10 IPP to spend. We're going to finish the heavy cruiser for 5 and 2 militia for 4 and save a buck. We have 1 undamaged major factory, so we're going to go for long range aircraft on an 8 or higher. And we get an 8. So technology was good. Long range aircraft at stage 2. And we have decided to declare war on the British and the French. So the US will go from 18 up to 23. And all of our combat moves are walk-ins except for the raiding of the line. So the infantry from Tripolitania will walk into Tunisia. The infantry from Cyrenaica will go up into Western Egypt. They're each worth a buck. The infantry from Abyssinia will walk into Nubia. That's also worth a buck. The cavalry from Italian Somaliland will go to Abyssinia, then to Sudan. That's worth nothing. Infantry and colonial from Italian Somaliland. Whoops. Let me get in. Sorry, guys. I missed it in the frame here. So there's the cavalry. Infantry and colonial from Italian Somaliland will walk into Tanganyika. And the infantry from Italian Somaliland will walk into British Somaliland. So just a lot of walk-ons. And then the raiding of the line there. So we have 4 subs. They're going to try to raid the line. So with the walk-ins, the Italians go from 10 to 13. The Free French go down to 4. And the British go down 2 to 24. Okay, so now we have the British and the French die here. Now it's time to do some raiding. We can take a max of 6. So we have 4 subs. Sub number 1, coastal sub 1, which is a +1. Okay, so that's 2 and 2, so that's 1. I better get something here so I don't forget this. So we're at 1 so far. Coastal sub number 2 is no good. Coastal sub number 3 is 7 and 3, sorry. So that is 4 more. That takes us up to 5. And the big boys, a +2. Regular subs +2. Oops. A 3 and a 6. So that will take the full 6 damage on the line. Okay. So the British will lose $6. So far it was okay. We'll see what happens to the Italians now. They're not in the best position, but they're not in the worst. So 6 damage to that line right there. Okay. Non-combat movements now. The seaplane is going to... excuse me. The seaplane is going to fly 1, 2, 3, 4 to Tobruk. The colonial infantry, is going to go to Tobruk. One of the fighters, what am I doing here? I'm trying to remember what I'm doing here, guys. Sorry. The fighters are gonna, the one fighter is gonna fly to Sardinia. 1, 2. Maybe. Okay. An infantry and a mountain infantry are going to go into Rome. Okay, Rome. And the entire fleet, the battleship, heavy cruiser, light cruiser, and 1, 2, 3, 4 destroyers are going to go 1 to M6, M2 to M3, and they're all going to go into port up in northern England. Or, yeah, northern Italy. Sorry, oh my goodness, they went really far. They're all in port up there. Okay. The TBD is going to hang tight there. The one destroyer we're going to leave out in M3. I'm not sure if I should. I'll leave one of them out of port. And I think that's about it for non-combat movement. Everything else will stay the same. Just looking around quickly. Okay, so the heavy cruiser will join the rest of the fleet in port in northern Italy. We are going to put a militia on Sicily and a militia in Sardinia. Just trying to keep the British from doing walk-ons. They have to at least try to attack if they really want them back or anything. So I believe that is it. So we will collect 13 IPP. We saved one. So that is 14. And we have no bonuses because there's still ships there and we don't have Gibraltar or Lower Egypt. So 14 IPP, 13, 14 for the Italians for next turn. And then, because it's Italy, I'm going to do a quick disposition now, guys, because it's fairly easy. So, Tanganyika has a colonial and an infantry. Sudan has a cavalry. Nubia has an infantry. Abyssinia is empty. British Somaliland has an infantry. Where'd he go? There he is. He disappeared on me somehow. Italian Somaliland has an infantry and 2 militia. Western Egypt has an infantry. Tobruk has colonial militia and seaplane. Cyrenaica has a motorized. Tripoli has a militia. Tripolitania is empty. Tunisia has an infantry. There are 3 coastal subs, a sub, and a TBD in M4. M3 has a destroyer. Import in northern Italy is battleship, 2 heavy cruisers, light cruiser, 4 destroyers, and 2 transports. 2 infantry, militia, 2 marines, fighter, tactical, and artillery. Rome has 2 mountain, 2 infantry, and a militia. Militia in Laszlo, southern Italy, and Sicily. And Cyrenaica has 2 mountain, a fighter, and a militia. If there are any questions, guys, please ask, and we will pass it off to the KMT in the USA for their turn. And we'll see you all next year. Have a good one.